Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content today, I'm going to walk you through how Tony Gonzales, under pressure of being defeated by Brandon Herrera in his House Republican seat, he's now promising to go to war with other Republicans when he defeats Brandon Herrera tomorrow. This is going to be one you guys are going to want to see. This guy is unhinged, and he's doubling down on his gun control votes. Vote him out. If you're in that district, the election is tomorrow. Let's get it and kick this guy right to the curb. Everything will be linked into the description box below, and you cannot believe what I'm about to show you. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. Now, I gotta say a quick word about this giveaway for a Silverado $80,000 truck. Check it out, link in the description box below, and then we are gonna hit this. Today, I wanna tell you about the biggest giveaway I've ever had on my channel. This is from Vanish Holsters. They are giving one of you this $80,000 custom Rocky Ridge Silverado for free to one lucky American who buys one of their gun magnets or t-shirts through June 3rd. And all you have to do to get a shot at that truck is get one of these bad boys, the storage magnet from Vanish Holsters. You are talking about rare earth magnets that will hold up to 45 pounds across any terrain once it's mounted in your vehicle. It can not only hold the gun itself, also has room for one magazine, and on top of that, it will not scratch at all your firearm. Now, to get entries for this truck, make sure you check this out at the link in the description box below. Vanish is looking to hook you up. This is something where you get a massive discount just for clicking right down there, and you get the entries as well. Thank you so much to them. And all right, beautiful people, listen. There's stupid, and then there's really stupid. And what Tony Gonzales, the sitting incumbent Republican, just did after his gun control vote, which got him in trouble and was the cornerstone and inspiration of the entire challenge to his seat, he just doubled down and said, I don't regret any type of vote, and let's get some more of it. Honest to God. And then he said he's going to go after other Republicans who also criticized him for that gun control. Guys, like I said, there is either so much stupid or he's just resigned himself that he smoked. Make sure tomorrow, Tuesday, it's the election runoff. Let's get it and kick this guy to the curb because, wow, here we go. Let's get it. How Uvalde's GOP congressman is navigating a tense runoff and plotting to take out right-wing anarchists. Oh, anarchists. Just so you know, the anarchists would be people like Chip Roy, Jim Jordan, Matt Gaetz, MTG, Lauren Boebert. You know, those people who ousted McCarthy, the people that the moderates hate. Tony Gonzales, moderate, gun control, failed on border, also voted to impeach Trump. Any, plug and play, whatever the middle centrist wants. The moderate, which is really just a Democrat with an R behind the name. Yeah, that's this guy. All right, well, he's going to go to war. But let me show you how he's going to go to war, because this sounds awful lot like the leftist playbook. Check this out. CNN. Representative Tony Gonzales called his GOP opponent in Texas a neo-Nazi. That's right out of the left's playbook. And an anarchist intent on burning the place down, leftist, and said Republican hardliners seeking to oust him are a bunch of scumbags and MAGA wannabes. Okay, ad hominem attacks. Check. Leftist Democratic strategy. Going after the individuals, not the policies. Leftist Democratic strategy. Tell me you're not a leftist sympathizer without telling me you're a leftist sympathizer. Holy crap. Anyway, let's continue, because now I've got to show you how he's going to go after all the other Republicans. In an interview with CNN, the two-term Texas GOP congressman said the outcome of Tuesday's runoff against gun activist Brandon Herrera will send a clear message to Republicans amid a period of bitter intra-party infighting that has led to an ousted speaker, a stalled agenda, and roiled relations across the House GOP conference. First of all, no agenda was getting passed anyway because the Senate was blue and the White House was blue. So let's just drop that facade. But yeah, it's going to send a clear message. I've said before, this is the most important race. It's also garnered the most amount of money than any other race has in the entire House primary circuit. It's going to send a signal to Republicans. If Brandon Herrera defeats this guy tomorrow, understand the establishment, the gun controllers, the moderates in the Republican Party are going to have their hair on fire because they will realize they have a problem. There's actually a consequence to gun control votes. Yeah, and then meanwhile, this moron's just buckling down. Okay, well, let's continue. Quote, are we going to be the party that governs and gets things done in a conservative manner? First of all, Gonzales is not a conservative, so let's pitch that out the window. Or are we going to be the party that has jesters that come up here and say wild and crazy, outrageous things and just try to burn the place down? This guy's really sounding like a lefty. Just saying. Sounds like a lefty, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Just saying, might be a lefty. Gonzales, whose district includes Uvalde, which witnessed one of the worst school shootings in history 2 years ago, later voted for the bipartisan gun safety bill that has become a centerpiece of Herrera's campaign against him. Gonzales said, quote, I don't regret any of my votes. Okay. Well, that's not the best move when the entire centerpiece to gin up support against you is your gun control vote. The Bipartisan Safe Communities Act is the reason that the foothold was there. The moderate establishment rhino class decision making that Tony Gonzales has done is the reason Brandon Herrera is threatening him, bringing the Speaker of the House down, bringing the governor down. You don't do that unless you're scared crapless. Just saying. But go ahead and double down, Tony. I really, really hope you guys knock him out of office tomorrow. Anyway, let's continue. Something has to change, referring to gun rights. He said, noting his constituents were clamoring for action and that even his kids wear bulletproof backpacks to school, and it's unfair. Here's the threat. Gonzales said if he wins Tuesday, he plans to respond in kind by campaigning in the districts of Good, who is Bob Good, chairman of the Freedom Caucus, that's in Virginia, and Florida Representative Matt Gaetz, both of whom are backing Herrera and also led the charge to oust Kevin McCarthy from the speakership last fall. Do you remember how I told you there's a civil war coming and Brandon's on the cutting edge of it and there are bigger power at play, there's bigger forces at play for power? This is what I'm talking about. We talked about this about a month and a half, 2 months ago. There are bigger things that are utilizing this race to deal blows to each other. Not making it up. It's right here. Gonzales said that after Tuesday, he will seek to purge the party of mischief-making members, the ones who don't go along with the establishment, Democrat light. Just saying, it's important. Quote, I plan to spend a lot of time in Pensacola, Gonzales said, referring to the city in Gates, Florida panhandle. I plan to spend a lot of time in Virginia and some of these other places. So I think my race is only the beginning, right? You can send everything you got at me. You're never going to beat me, right? You're just not. Really? So now you're feigning strength. Okay. Let me show you a few more things. Guys, if you're in this district, you've got to get out and vote and kick this guy straight to the curb. This guy is a piece of leftist establishment refuse. Let's just call it what it is. All right. This is the guy who's saying that he's not a lefty and he's the right way the Republican Party should be. He's using leftist tactics. I'm just saying it, and he's got leftist votes on gun control. Just saying it. All right, let's continue. Gonzales said he doesn't take back his harsh words against some of his GOP colleagues when he called them Nazis and scumbags. Not all of them are rewarding citizens, productive members of society here, and some of them are scumbags. I mentioned a couple of them. There's probably a laundry list of folks, Gonzales said, declined to name their names. He added, quote, some of these people that are running throughout the country, they're not MAGA folks. Bob Good, he's not a MAGA guy that's supporting my opponent. And some other people, they're basically libertarians or anarchists or just want to see the place burn down. This guy is on CNN, a leftist media network, bashing other Republicans, promising to go on the war path, and then doubling down on his gun control votes. Tell me when any of these red flags start to list up as he might be a lefty. I'm just saying, guys, you got voting history, you got the outlets he chooses to go on again and again and again. You got the establishment coming down and helping him because he's getting smoked in his butt right from the Brandon Herrera campaign, and then he doubles down on his gun control votes. Excellent, excellent. Got one more thing for you. And this is how I'm going to wrap this video. Make sure and vote. Overall, people are angry, and they're angry for a reason, Gonzales said of voters. But are they going to be angry and then they want to see outrage by setting stuff on fire? Or are we going to help quell the anger by delivering results? That's what's at stake, not only in this race, but other races across the country. You are so full of it. So here's the thing of what he just said. Do you want results? Because we're here for results. The results that you have garnered and you have brought forward with your establishment rhino betrayal of your gun rights votes, of your citizenry or your constituents, that's not the results you want. Yeah, they're angry. Yeah, they're angry at you, numbnuts. Because you sold them down the river when you said you would not. It's not difficult. I hope Brandon kicks this guy out of office. You guys have the power to do it. I hope that Brandon is the new disruptor in Congress, because guess what? We need a heck of a lot more disruptors, because the establishment is not delivering on what they have said they're going to do, particularly in our gun rights realm. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.